physical activity it's a pathway to learning how to relax and to engage, to become part of a community, to develop skills, to make connections. I know from my own personal experiences that, physical activity has always played an important part in my life in terms of my own psyche and my abilities and lack thereof. I was a community mental health crisis worker for about 15 years. And over the course of that time, I came to realize that, in terms of people's recovery, it usually was a two-prong approach. So it was always about a combination of medication and or various types of talk therapy, which I think can be effective. But it always seemed to me that there was a piece missing, and that piece was physical activity.
Well, some of the challenges I had became increasingly interruptive as I got older. I have severe anxiety, really bad anxiety, and depression, and I've had it pretty much all of my life. The main thing that I found really helpful was being physically active. It helped my self-esteem. I realized how physically strong I was. But underneath all of that, there was still this struggle. So I've always felt like I lived two lives. There was a point where I just didn't leave the apartment. And it's hard to tell people because you look like you're fine. When I first landed at F.R.E.S.H, I needed a safe place to stay. I was able to relocate to the Gerstein Crisis. There, I felt like I could breathe a little easier. I had a little bit more time. I saw a poster about the gym group and, of course, perked up. Exhale, round, and inhale, opening the chest. You're going to place your left hand to your belly, the right hand to your chest. I became involved in yoga from being a gym rat. The more I practiced, the more I realized that it wasn't just physical, that there was this change in my thinking. One more time, inhale and exhale. Next breath in, you're gonna take the arms. When you teach, it reinforces it for you, the instructor or the teacher. So the teaching is almost part of the practice. I still think of myself as I'm still a participant. I have an opportunity to use my background, my experience, and encourage other people. Namaste.
So that's kind of cool, Mark. That's actually a ping pong table right over there.
Oh, wow.
You want to go check it out?
Sure. Your point.
Okay. Oh, nice shot. Whoa.
Walking gives me an opportunity to experience nature more. Walking is something I can do, I know I can do well. It's helped me to get my life on the right track. One of the major mental health challenges in my life, actually the main one, was and still is depression. My life was too much of a sedentary life, too much time watching television or surfing the internet. The walking group has helped me to feel encouraged because being able to talk with peers who have struggled with the same kinds of things that I have struggled with.
How are you feeling with the exercise today?
Oh, I'm doing well so far. I don't have any muscle strain or anything like that.
Good. We've walked quite far today.
The one-on-one peer support has also helped me to get a handle on what I'm doing right now and the ways I can do things a little bit better. My diet, for example, ways in which I'm doing well with my diet and continue to improve my health. F.R.E.S.H has helped me to understand that my journey isn't over by a long means. They've helped me to understand that I'm on the right track, I'm on the right pathway.
Prior to my recovery that started actually in before 2000, I was homeless for a while. I was addicted to crack cocaine. Probably started even back in high school, taking part in a lot of sports and loving music. And then when all that's over, you kind of feel that void. And I filled it up with drinking and drugging, right? You have the void to fill, and you have like, what kind of excitement can I have not drinking, not smoking, not even smoking cigarettes? And then along comes places like F.R.E.S.H. About 6 years ago, I was looking for employment. I kept taking any opportunity I could to take the free trainings. And from there, I started getting a few hours. It kind of gave me ambition, right? That someone even trusted me to hold the keys, go to the gym unsupervised. No, I'm just saying, we got to practice some songs, but I don't know which ones you guys want to do. I play guitar. Going back to the first loves, like I first picked up the guitar in when I was 12 years old. And then I didn't really touch it again until I was like 40. I actually now run a music program where I'm working now. Ice hockey, music, ball hockey, they played a very important part of my recovery. Just regaining all these things and finding them again. My ability to talk in front of a camera, in front of people, to tell my story. I think it's valuable. That 15-year-old who's looking for guidance, I can actually tell them not just from the top of my head, but by lived experience. Go that way, not that way. Mama, take this badge off of me. And one of them is my son who lives with me now, so I'm very happy I have something to teach. I think that really fills up what I may have lost doing other means, right? Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. What's next?